the GCSE November 24 paper 1 question 20 walkthrough. Hopefully you've had a go at the question, you looked at the mark scheme and you're trying to figure out what you can't do. Remember, this is about teaching you how to answer the exam question. It assumes you know the knowledge, or this will be a revision of the knowledge. It won't go through in great detail of all the other bits and pieces. Right, after I've done this question, I'll display another question which we can work through together, and then you can jump back to the website and do 2 more. So what is this question talking about here? This is the question. So this is hopefully what you've had a look at. Let's bring this up. So we know there is a point on the circle, and the point that's on the circle is P1. And we know that P squared then plus 1 squared, because it's on the circle, must equal 4. So what is P going to be equal to? So P could equal plus or minus 3. However, the question says P is bigger than 0, so root 3, equals root 3. All right, so that's the point. Now, that's the point on the circle. We now need to work out the gradient on the tangent. So that's going to be y, change of y, over change in x, is the gradient, which gives us 1 over root 3. It's the perpendicular, so it's the negative reciprocal of that. So that's minus root 3. Right, we know the line has the equation y equals mx plus c. Our m is minus root 3. Our y, given in the question, was 1. We worked out our x to be root 3. So we're going to work out c. So 1 equals minus 3 plus c. So c equals 4. So the equation of the line then becomes y equals minus root 3x plus 4. The question asks us to have the x on the other side, so that's going to be y plus root 3x equals 4. Right, bingo. Time for your turn. Right, so what was the first thing I did? The first thing I did was say, well, it's on the circle, x squared plus y squared equals 16. X is p squared, y squared equals 15. So I found a value, 16, I'm getting ahead of myself. I then found my value of p. What value did we use for p? Was it the positive or the negative? Right, we found the point. Now what do we need to find? It's on the circle. We need to find the gradients. Well done. So that's going to be 1 minus change in y, change in x. So the gradient is that point. We want the gradient of the perpendicular. How do you find the gradient of the perpendicular? Yes, it's the negative reciprocal. I know the gradient of the perpendicular, so I'm now going to use my equation of the line. So put your values in. So c equals 16. I found c. What can I now write? Correct. The equation of the line. Is that in the format for the question? No. There you are. Brilliant. Well done. Now remember, hit subscribe. There is a prize for one of the first 1,000 subscribers when we get to that point. And to try my worksheets on the website. And remember, if there's a specific question or clip for GCSE Maths you want on that site, I will put it on there. Thank you. Well done.